Real quick, this is my alt channel, and my main channel is in danger every day of getting banned as a result of talking with these amazing people very candidly. So please do me a favor and subscribe down below. Helps me out a lot. Get the hell on it, doggone it. Here's what we got going on. If you haven't been to one of my streams lately, this was completely random. So I joined Ethan's show last week. I mentioned a campaign, or he mentioned how can we get Cyber Frog on your car. It sounds like I'm drunk. He was like, he messaged me, we talked it over, and 2 days later we had a campaign live. And this is the campaign right here. We're at $102,450. And there's a lot of people that are extremely pissed about this. You know what's crazy about this whole situation? The craziest part, in my opinion, is the fact that this is an overtly good thing. Look, obviously I'm benefiting from it. Obviously Ethan is. Obviously CAMELCAST is. But I get to go out there, make a name for myself, race, do something I never thought would even be possible even a year ago. This has been my dream since I was a kid. And this is going to happen now, all because of these people. This is a good thing. And people are telling me that I should be ashamed. Me, by the way. All I'm doing is driving the goofy ass car. I'm just getting in it and starting it up and going, Brow. That's all I'm doing. And they're mad at me. People think that you just go drive in NASCAR. It's not how this has been for the last 30 years. Every single driver in NASCAR for the last 15 to 20 years have been the children of millionaires and billionaires. It's just a fact. Let me explain. I got the opportunity to run Daytona this year. So I started reaching into my pockets as hard as I could. And I was able to I had a really good sponsor, 2 sponsors that helped me get to Daytona. The caveat was I still had to pay 10 grand out of my own pocket, which is whatever. Hey, man, you know, I'm trying to do it, right? But you can only do that two or three times and it's over. So I've been looking for some sponsorship, and I reached out to a lot of people. And I was pretty much just left on red except for like 3 people. But Ethan and CAMELCAST stood up, and people talk shit about CAMELCAST. They talk shit about Ethan, or they don't like Ethan. And I get it. I get some people don't like people. There's a lot of people in this chat that probably hate my ass. I get it. But for me to help your parasocial relationship and reject an awesome funding deal to have an awesome wrap on my car, awesome publicity, and a chance to race 2 times in NASCAR, you want me to refuse that to make you feel better about your alliance in your parasocial relationships on Twitter? That is retarded. I'm sorry. That's stupid as hell. None of you would do it. If anybody in this chat right now that hates my ass or vice versa, or hates Ethan or hates whatever, claims they wouldn't take a ladder to achieve their dreams from help from a community they claim to hate, and they say they wouldn't do that, they are lying. They might put it in the back of their mind and take it and run with it, and then at the end of it be like, I don't really know how I feel about these people. But they would do it. I have seen people on every side of the aisle. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamer on his show the other day shouted us out, said it was awesome, said it was great. I've had people that's deep within the F&T community say it's awesome. They're proud of me. But these people are supposed to hate me, everyone. Because Twitter is real life. None of them care. The people that are involved in these parasocial relationships care more than the actual creator does. That's what we have a failed misunderstanding here. And I see people every day in every one of the chats. I'm like, look, I'm doing this. Ethan's helping me. You know, we've been friendly. We've always had a good time. That's what matters to me. Like, I'm a real person. I'm a real human. And they're like, but yeah, Ethan sucks though. And I'm like, okay. What does that have to do with me? Somebody on Twitter was claiming that 110 grand, which I don't even get all of, it has to fund the campaign, obviously, was saying they said I could buy an entire ARCA team for 110 grand. They said I could buy an entire team, a warehouse, trailer, truck, 5 crew members, all the parts in the world. Definitely wouldn't be over $2 million or $3 million. No, 110 grand. They said I was a scammer because this amounts too much, because I could buy an entire ARCA team for 110 grand. So I muted them, because when you tell me right there that you're literally that dumb, You think you can buy a professional NASCAR team, the whole team, the land, the warehouse, the car for $100,000? Wow. You can't even buy a trailer in Alabama for $100,000. I laughed so hard. The people that are criticizing me, their entire spiel is I should have just paid for it. I should just pay for all of it. Do you know how much you make if you win an ARCA race? $25,000. You know how much the winnings go to the team? What the percentage of that goes to the team? The winnings? You want to know the industry standard? 10%. That means if I win Talladega, I get paid $2,000 to win a NASCAR sanctioned event. $2,000. It's because people are ignorant. So I can't really hold it against them. I just mute them because I'm like, God, you're fucking stupid. Let's look at the biggest version of the sport, the NASCAR Cup Series. Do you know how much a driver wins if they win the Daytona 500 in the Cup Series? Over $1 million. Do you know how much the team gets? Probably 96% of that. That's why sponsorship's important. Boo said, so you have to pay $110K, and if you win, you get 10% of the winnings. How does that make sense? You pay $110K. Here, I'll explain all of it to you. So, $25,000 of this, $25,000 goes towards entering the race. That's bar none. $25,000 that enters the race. The other $5,000, because it was $30 to get me funded, was to go towards the wrap, the Cyberfrog wrap that will be on the car. Now, the other $50,000, which was the $80,000 goal, was to fund these die-cast for people. And there's going to be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. So this is going to cost roughly $50,000, maybe give or take a little bit. You know, the $110,000 goal, which is where we're almost to, that's the goal, right? $110,000. That puts me in another race. So $110,000 total is Talladega, Dover, and all the diecast funded 100%. That's the breakdown. Because a lot of people seem to think it's like, oh, we're just getting $110,000 cash. Like, no, I'm only getting like 60, and that is going. It probably won't even hit my bank account. It'll probably go from my PayPal directly to his team after I sign a contract. It probably won't even hit my bank account. Oh, well, $10,000 will, because I got to pay for the wrap that goes on the car. And hopefully the wrap's under $5,000. If it's not, I'm gonna kill myself. So that's the entire cost breakdown. And if I can do another campaign twice this year, and plus have my normal sponsors and maybe one more sponsor hop on, or two more sponsors hop on that are like not doing the crowdfunding but doing something else, like just, you know, doing it for ROI purposes, we're good for the whole year. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. After $110,000, me and EBS are splitting things, as far as I know. Let's refresh the page. Oh my God! What? Holy shit! What just happened? What the hell? Oh my God! Wow, that is unbelievable. $1,000 in like a second. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much. Insane.